I still haven't seen the traffic yet. We'll go ahead and turn it to 45 here. Oh, I see him now. Okay, we'll just hold here. Manatee traffic, experimental 27 uniform Lima, holding 7 Manatee. Yep. Okay, well, while we're waiting, we're going to want to watch our temperature gauges. Number 3 is spiking all out of the place now. It's just a bad wire connection underneath. So even though it's blinking red, you can... So hold your brake on really tight. We'll go ahead and do a run-up just to make sure that she's going to smooth out. So we got one cylinder that was a little wet. Feel that stutter? That's better. Let's smooth it out. Okay, pull it all the way back to an idle. Now just keep an eye on all those temperature gauges because I can't see them at all.
Yeah, they're looking good. Nothing's out of...
All right, well, they're probably going to heat up pretty... While we're sitting here, they're probably going to heat up a little bit. I'm going to tell them it is traffic Manatee 27 uniform Lima holding at 7. We got you in sight. We hear your transmission, but you're all broke up.
Beautiful stop there, Manatee.
His radio is almost as bad as mine. It's a little tricky coming in today, so don't be surprised if I have to grab it and take over.
Okay,
I'll be on it with you for the most part, but I want you to start really... I want you to start feeling the gist of it. All right, I'm putting the ailerons up because it's going to be different than it was for me and Anna. So now that...
Manatee traffic, just flying over the top of 7 and right number.
Manatee traffic, experimental 27 uniform Lima, departing 7 remaining in the pattern, Manatee. All right, go ahead and pull out. Make sure you scan the downwind. Make sure there's nothing coming in unannounced. Okay, try to keep the ground speed nice and slow. Ready? Go ahead, throttle up. Stick back. Okay. You gotta fight that crosswind. Now remember to keep 60 and you climb, never go left. If your airspeed goes below 60, get your nose down a little bit. We're already out over the field on the... So when you take off in a crosswind like that, you want to make sure you have a little bit of left stick like this. You can actually fly it at an angle and stay straight. Manatee traffic, 27 uniform Lima, right crosswind, 7 Manatee. Okay, keep climbing and turn slightly to the right. This is the dangerous one.
Big jump 130, phase 14.
This is a climbing turn, and it's real easy to stall in these, so you got to watch your airspeed close. Back to the... Okay, you're almost at 800. Now we got to turn into downwind. Back to the right. Now, you're going to fight that crosswind. It's going to hit the nose. Keep banging to the right. Right stick. Yeah, we're going to throttle back. We're at 9. Get your nose nose down a little bit. There you go. Now right bank. See how far away from the airport we are? Let me take it for a minute. I got it. We're going to get closer to the airport here. We've got that crosswind is actually pushing us way...
Traffic, jump on.
I'm going to demonstrate something to you. All right, trim string is now straight, right?
Yes.
Okay. We're in the downwind. String is straight. We are now flying the downwind. You see the angle we're going at?
Yes.
This maintains maximum lift at this angle. When the string goes around a little bit, you just play with your rudder to bring that string to the center of the windshield. Every time you get a strong gust, you got to turn into it. Now, when the string goes to the right, your pedal goes to the left. Every place in the downwind, you can have a different portion of wind. So you got to kind of play with it a little bit. Now, we're still at 900 feet, so we're a little strong, so we're going to go out a little bit further than normal. This is where we chop the engine, but not completely, just most of it. Go ahead and give a little bit of right bank, and keep your airspeed at 60 by getting the nose down. Manatee traffic, experimental 27 Uniform Lima, turning base 7 Manatee. All right, give full right rudder. See how the string's way over? There you go. You got to fight that crosswind. It's really, really strong today. Now, once you're now that we're in the base, the only thing you got to do is maintain straight. The string should be in the middle with the rudder in the middle. See how we're dropping? But you got to keep that 60 knots. So if we're dropping too fast, you pull back. If the speed goes below 60, you nose it ahead, and you just kind of tease that stick in order to maintain that. You don't want to come up short, just in case. All right, now we're going to start our coordinated turn, but not too much because it's going to blow us to the right field. Manatee traffic, 27 Uniform Lima, turning final 7 Manatee. Keep that 60. Now you see how we're crabbing?
Gotcha.
All right. All right, now you've got to line up, keep yourself level. Okay, here's our flare. Not too much. You're too high for it. Yeah. Okay. Brakes on.
Yeah, we slammed that, didn't we?
All right, we're going to go back and check everything out. Go ahead and let off the brake. Just make sure everything's okay. That was a hard one.
Yeah, we really slammed.
Now, that happened because when we flared, we were too high, and the flare is a little too aggressive. So what you got to do is you've got to try to maintain a level flight even though you're dropping. You got to fight that urge to pull back until you're almost at the ground, and that's when you pull back your stick. But the minute you pull back your stick, two things are going to happen. You're going to climb and you're going to slow down. So you've got to keep that nose down enough to be able to keep the speed up, but not enough to lose that and get into a stall like we just did. We actually hit a stall. And that's probably what happened with your airplane, with the guy when he was flying it. He took the front wheel out.
Yeah.
Now we'll go back, we'll check everything out, and then we'll try it again. It's really, really risky today because the winds are so strong. It's really deceiving, isn't it?
Yeah, I really did not feel particularly comfortable.
I think what we'll do, the next one, I'll do it, but I want you on it with me, but I'm going to be doing most of the controls.
Okay.
See, what you've got to have is you've got to have that engine ready to power it up. The minute you get into a stall thing like that, you've got to be able to instantly give full throttle, but you're still going to have a 3 to 5 second delay before it does anything, because you got to catch up with that thrust. So what we'll do is we'll just check out the cables, make sure everything's all right. I think it is. I just want to feel better about it. Okay. All right, now remember, we shut the avionics off first, then strobe master.
Did you notice the minute we left the ground, we were already almost over the field?
Yeah, we started drifting immediately.
All right, so
Clear.
Okay. Now I'm with you. All right, stick all the way back. Pull right rudder. Right rudder. We got to turn away from the hangars. I mean left, I'm sorry. That was my mistake. How do the gauges look?
Looking good. Tip good.
We've almost got a westerly right now, so I don't know, we'll keep an eye on that. Turn it to 45. Now we want to scan. Anything coming in, downwind, and anything coming up on the taxiway.
Okay, looks clear.
Manatee traffic, 27 uniform, Lima departing 7, remaining in the pattern, Manatee. All right, I'm gonna do it this time, but I want you with me so you can actually feel what I'm doing with the stick.
Okay.
Now you have to anticipate the wind on the basis of conditions that you know of. So remember, the first thing that we got to do is hold the stick up.
Manatee traffic, Cessna 887, 10 miles east inbound for landing. We'll be using right traffic for runway 7, and we'll be watching out for traffic.
Manatee traffic, 27 uniform Lima departing 7, remaining in the pattern, Manatee. All right, we're going to throttle up, keep the stick all the way back. We have to anticipate that crosswind. Now you see how we're already yawing? I've got left pedal. Traffic, 27 uniform Lima. Left crosswind, 7 Manatee. Right crosswind, 7 Manatee. Anytime you make a mistake, you want to correct it immediately. Now, when we turn, we're going to instantly be in that headwind. So watch what happens when I turn into the downwind. See how I got left stick? And right rudder. I got to get that wind on that string. But that's too much, so we got to bring it back a little bit. Manatee traffic, 27 uniform Lima, right downwind, 7 Manatee. All right, there's the 800. Parallel with the end of the runway, so this is where we want to do our base. Now we're going to give it right. There we go. Manatee traffic, 27 uniform Lima, right base, 7 Manatee. This is where the string is really going to be critical, so we don't do any kind of a flat spin. Wind is really strong. Now I can slow it down by loading the wings back, pull it back a little bit, but we don't want to go below 60. Manatee traffic, 27 uniform Lima, turning final, 7 Manatee. Now we keep the nose down, and we get our flare at about 3 feet, not 10. See how much nicer that was?
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's do it again. 27 Uniform Lima, right crosswind, 7 Manatee. Now that plane, I haven't seen him yet, so we got to keep a close eye out for him.
Traffic Cessna 887 over the interstate east, inbound for landing. We'll be using right downwind for 7 and we'll be number 2 behind traffic.
Manatee traffic, 27 Uniform Lima, right downwind, 7 Manatee.
Shelby traffic, Skyline Center, Marcus, right base, right 6, full stop, Shelby.
Ignore it. It's a wire connection. If the wire comes unhooked, it goes right to like 1,000 degrees.
Right.
All right, now we're almost parallel with the end of the runway, so this is our chop point. Now there again, this is tricky. Once we chop, then we nose down a little bit to maintain speed. Manatee traffic, 27 Uniform Lima, right base, 7 Manatee. A little bit of right pedal. Not too much, just a little bit. Try not.
Manatee traffic, Cessna 887 entering right downwind for 07. Manatee, have traffic inside.
Manatee traffic, 27 Uniform Lima, turning final, 7 Manatee. Yeah, let's take a break. Manatee traffic, 27 Uniform Lima, clear of the runway, Manatee. Keep the stick all the way back. There we go.
Manatee traffic, Cessna 887 turning left base 07 Manatee.
He's turning base now, see him?
I got him.
He was coming right up behind us. Okay, a little bit of right pedal. Get a little bit closer to the hangars. I was smelling gas at one point, so I want to check out a couple of things. Make sure nothing jarred loose. Okay, left pedal.
Manatee 887 turning short final 07. Full stop Manatee.
Good. All right.